See, I read somewhere that guns don't kill people, people kill people. But which people? You mean the ones who brandish, protect, and serve, or the ones who skip mass incarceration to graduate to mass shooters in schools? Just look around you. Some of us people ain't them people. But how many times? How many times should I see my brother inside a yellow tape before I see him walk across the stage? How many times must I turn a blind eye when death becomes tangible and I can literally stick an arm out and feel the soles of our youth shaking? Our children are terrified. And we grew up running till dark playing manhunt, and now look at us, we are still the hunted. Running till our knees knock and lock like prison doors or psych wards or caskets. They say these places will always have space for our children. They say we do it to ourselves. They say one more gone is a step in the right direction, so cops use their peace to create peace, leaving our neighborhoods in pieces while we recollect ourselves. Excuse these hand gestures in these holes like city streets. I'm just trying to keep myself together. I heard you can't condemn a system for a few bad apples. Unless they leave you choking blood on sidewalks you used to call home. Bad apples must love seeping air out of black children. Bad apples never tasted like death so much. I heard you can't condemn a system for a few bad apples. Bad apples that load bullets into bulletin boards and let them spray across classroom doors before 4 periods. Since when could bad apples change diplomas into grades? See, I'm starting to not like apples anymore. Especially since the ones we pick us off like marksmen, and their kids have this gift to transform ballots into pity parties. Like, yo, little Nicholas was a good kid, but so was Trayvon, who never once chose genocide when faced with life hardships between that rock and that hard places where he died because of the color of his skin. I'm sure his school had metal detectors, but they never suspected that he would ever be the victim. I'm sure they never suspected that little Nicholas could do this. I'm positive CNN, NBC, Fox News, they never cared for the dangers of school statistics and what that does to the perception of the people hit. See, the reason why all mass school shootings happen in white county districts, yet our children go to class and get enlisted straight to prison. The reason why the majority of shoplifters happen to be middle-aged white women, yet I'm followed around Target under reasonable suspicion. The reason why senseless killings from law enforcement is backed by statistics of black-on-black crime when white-on-white crime is just as high and it never gets mentioned. See, these reasons are why I'm starting to hate apples. So keep your apples. I'm not sure which ones are good or bad, and we all know the saying, right? They say an apple a day will keep the doctor away, but what insurance will ensure that the system will get changed? See, I heard you can't condemn a system for a few bad apples, but sometimes apples ain't apples, see. Sometimes apples rearrange atoms like bullet wounds. Sometimes apples taste like sin on the lips of Eve. Sometimes apples intervene with God's plan. You see what happened in the Bible. Sometimes you have to chop the whole tree. So the moral of the story, fuck apples.